this. This is gonna be like a winged mermaid type thing. And if I put this on yesterday, put this motor on. And hi Billy, how you doing? Here, let me move this down just a tad. Let's move this a little bit. So I motorized this, and I put this on so that the head has something to grab onto. So the head would go like that. But the problem being, it's not a problem, that I need the head a little bit forward because I'm going to have to cover this area where this motor is. So what I want to do is I want to take the grinder, I'm going to slice this down here and take it up this so I could just shift it forward just a little bit. So that's what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take the grinder and hopefully I won't screw myself up doing this. Because anytime you're using any power tool, you can get hurt. So you should have the proper protective gear. Don't ever do it like me. Don't. Do as I say, not as I do. Now, I will wear my glasses. These aren't safety glasses, but they're better than nothing, right? They're definitely better than nothing. So, let's see if I can pull this off. It's the thing about any material, just about any material you're working with, you can't fuck the thing up. Because you can always add more, you know, and then take some off. Billy, get out of here, please. No, out, go. This will probably pretty much destroy this blade at this point. This will be the last of this blade, and then I'll have to change it to another one. I love the smell of burnt thermoplastic in the morning. What the hell was that? That's the burning. So see, now I can put his head on, shift him more forward. So this is good, but now I have the issue, it's not an issue, it's fine, of just getting the head so that it'll stay. Now, there's a bunch of different ways to do this. One of the best ways to do it, well actually, I think I'm gonna put a screw, maybe, hang on. Now, it's a head, so, you know, having the head removable can be a plus. However, I might put a screw in here, maybe. Or I might just foam it into place. Now, I think I'm going to put a screw in there, and the screw will be covered up with something. What it's going to be covered up with, I don't know, but maybe a fin, you know, like a dorsal fin going over his head. So I want to make sure that it's on there and it's on there real good. Let me try one of these self-tapping screws and see if I can get it in place. The thing of it is I want the head up. Like it's like that, no good. I want it up like this. So I'm going to see if this will be long enough. If not, I have longer screws. Like that. That's how I want it. So it should be fine. I'll probably use 2 of them because I'm going to build a dorsal fin over it. Billy, what the fuck are you doing, brother? I'm going to build a dorsal fin over it. It's not really going to make any difference. So that's another thing when I'm making shit. I have a tendency to layer everything. Sort of like painting a house or whatever. I go over it more than once. So it's really not a big deal. If I don't get it right the first time, I'll probably get it right the second time. Now I'm trying to use a self-tapping screw, but I think this might go through easier, and then I'll use a self-tapping screw the next time. The reason why this goes through easier, it's got a point. The self-tapping screw, you know, you can jam it through some metal, but it's in metal. I just need this to... Oops, took it a little bit too far. Back it out a little bit. All right, and that is good, but I really need to make sure this is secure. I'm gonna put another screw in. Oops. Okay, so that's sort of how I want it. Now I want this, oops, let's back it out again a little bit. Like that. So then I'll build up his neck here to cover up the motor. These wires go behind, and then there will be a motor here for the fin. So I'm going to put a fin in next. But I want to make sure that this head stays in this position. And to do that, a lot of times I'm using expanding foam. And the reason why I'm using expanding foam is that it's a very good, it's like a good construction product. It gives structural integrity. It's light. It's extremely light. It's easy to work with. So this will just keep everything in place. Now the other thing that I'm going to do before I do anything else is I am going to turn this on before I stop here. And the reason why I'm going to turn this on is that I did use expanding foam where the motor is. You can see it. Now I want to make sure that it's running properly before I move on. If it's not running properly, rip out some of the expanding foam, make sure everything's cool. Now, anytime you use expanding foam in a, hang on, water helps set this up. Yeah, that's right, I'm going to spit on it. So that helps it set up quicker. It's raining, not hard. It's not really raining, it's just drizzling. I know somebody that would refer to this as like raining real hard, but it's not. It's not raining. It's not raining hard at all. It's nothing. So I don't have to move from here. I'm going to stay right here, but if I starts getting bad, I'll just go inside here and finish. Well, actually, I might move the cameras anyway because I need to find a motor in here for its legs. Let's put Billy out. Billy, come on, buddy. at my shell. It's really coming along. Come here, buddy. I'm gonna yank a motor out of something. I have motors in the basement, but I think I'm just gonna cannibalize something and leave those motors. I see one that would work great. It's not a piece that I'm ever gonna use. Can't find, I was using the, I was using the Frisbee with Lutsy. I don't know where I put it. I gotta find it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here and cannibalize this motor from another piece. And then I'll put it in, I'll use it for a tail fin motor. It should be plenty for him. Yeah, see there's one in this old nasty poke piece. I'm assuming it works. Let's see if the armature's good. Yeah, I think we're gonna use this. That's interesting. Sort of overkill on my part. What I'm gonna do? Really? That sucks. I'm gonna cut some stuff. Use a screw. It looks like I put the motor in the screws, and for some reason I have some hose clamps. So and I also have some like electrical ties. It looks like I was in a big hurry to make this thing, which isn't a shock. It's just I remember what I made this piece for. This was that Exit Art show where Jeanette Ingerman told me, she wouldn't censor me, but she said, you're going to get a lot of flack if you keep that imagery up. She understood why I was using it, but I'm sort of like easy to work with, believe it or not. And there's people that think, oh, he must be difficult to work with. I'm not. I'm sort of, I don't know, not. Well, people think I'm something I'm not, I'll tell you that. Let's see, we're going to cut this wire. Like that. So take this off. I made the pope so it's like he's rubbery. When he's moving, he's just like, his head was moving, but his whole body was made out of foam, so he's just, this constant movement. I was There was a point where everything had to move. And now I'm not so much for that. If it makes sense, I'll have a kinetic piece, but it doesn't have to be kinetic. That was a ridiculous sort of sophomoric idea of mine. It's not even an idea, it's just I was into making stuff move, and you know, it just continued. These screws I'm taking out I can use, so I'm going to put them over here. I have no problem in reusing installational stuff that was used in installation. I started doing this, it's weird, like reusing shit. It was a show I did for ATM Gallery. It's like everything's sort of, well no, I've constantly been reusing shit now that I think about it. So I'm sort of full of shit when I say that. But that show I was just like reusing a lot of stuff. It was a deadline and you know, I only got, as far as funds go, limited. So let's see, I need something to I need something to take this hose clamp off with, and it's an older hose clamp, so it doesn't have a screwdriver head. You can just crank it down. So I'm going to try this and see if I can get it loose with that and just pull the motor up. This will probably work. Could bring the grinder over here and try cutting it. Might be able to just pull it off to tell you the truth. Hang on. Let me do this. Well, I was so shocked when Exit Art closed. That was like a art mainstay for so many years. But without Jeanette, it wasn't the same. I know why they did it. Okay, so I got the motor off. This wasn't too much of a hassle. So slide this hose clamp off. I want to make sure that this runs. And it's been a lot of years. I don't see why it won't run. It'd be great. It's like perfect size. We put this down here. I need to strip some wire. So I'm looking for, see, it stopped raining already. So I'll go back out here in a sec. Get scissors with me. I think they're over here. It's constant, just seriously constant. I set the stuff down and then there's just shit everywhere, you know? So this doesn't really need to be insulated. I just want to see if it works. So I'm going to get some bare wire, like this, like this. Let's move you all back outside. Sort of nice out. It is. It's not super humid. So I'm going to let's bring this back over here. I'm charging this one. For the power cords that they give you are shit. The power cords you buy are shit. They're just crap. I hate that word crap because it reminds me of my crap eyewear I can't find. I'm going to take this, right? We want to make sure that this works. This will be the motor for the fin. And what I'll do is I'll cradle it in here, right? And then I'll build off of this for the fin. So let's make sure this works. They said, do as I say, don't do as I do. No, like electrician's going to tell you that this is proper, but it's what I'm doing. I'm just taking these wires, twist them a little bit, working when it's raining, but it's not too much rain, right? It's not standing in a puddle. And it works. So it works pretty good. So before I start working with it, I'm gonna spray it off with some of this. Sometimes when they're bucked up, I can put some silicone in there and manually just keep moving the motor while it's turned on. Like I'll even take like a knife or something and just sort of get it spinning while it's turned on. And after you do it for some time, it'll start. I mean, you can feel the motor humming. You know it's on, but it's not enough because of whatever reason. You know, it's not functioning. So what I want to do, take the grinder again, and I'm going to cut here. Yeah, let me cut it and see if I can just lay it in there like it's. Let me see this. This might work. I hate the smell of silicone spray. Like when I'd be dove hunting with my dad, you know, we'd spray the brownings off with WD-40 before we put them back and put them in the case. So when you were dove hunting, like say you got a soda or something, or made a sandwich or something, you just smell that stuff, and it's just like, I just hated the smell of it. But it was worth it because I was dove hunting with my dad. That was fun. WD, it stands for water displacement, in case you were wondering. I'm going to slide this here. I'm going to take this and try and slide it here. It's a little bit too far. Hang on. We're on the right track. I need to remove this more. that'll be like that, right? So it'll fit in there like this. And my power, I haven't decided how that's going to go out yet, but sort of cradle it in here. Okay, like that. Now, I have to figure out a way to stabilize it and make sure it doesn't move, and I'm going to do that with screws. So they have these, I had these built with, you know, so they're brackets. I went to this place, Circle. It's back when I had money. I had a bunch of this shit made. They do, it's like this Chinese-owned place that did metalwork. So it's more bang for my buck to have somebody else produce the armatures. So then I like to screw in the motors. That was it. So I got a lot of them. This was, you know, back in the day when I had extra funds, which I don't. So let's see if I can put that there, that there, that there, that there. It's sort of good, partially robotic, or it's not robotic, he's animatronic. So I gotta sort of eyeball this shit, and I gotta be careful when I do this not to screw up the motor. You know, I'm gonna look for a hang on. Don't really need self-tapping. I could use these, and these are going to be easier to go in because they're pointy, so I don't have to drill a pilot hole. Like I said, it's very important that I do not fuck up the coil here. So while I'm doing this, I'm watching to make sure I don't. So that's it. Then on this side, there is no coil. Same thing, though, I don't want to screw anything up. So no. Okay, that's real tight. That's nice. Now, if I had a smaller screw, that'd be awesome if I had two smaller screws. So I'm sort of freaked out because this, I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna look for some smaller screws, shorter than this. Because I don't want to screw this motor up, and I will if I'm not careful. So I need two smaller screws. Not right, hang on. This would be perfect. I had some smoothie I need some more. So I'm going to use this. It's shorter. So this will be a better fit. I don't have to worry as much about screwing up the coil. It's fatter too, it'll be a tighter fit. And I gotta make sure it lines up. Now, that's in there pretty good, right? In a perfect world, I'd throw another small one in, right? So, something like that. Now, I said that I was gonna check and make sure that this is working. I wanna make sure the head's working. I wanna make sure the tail's working. So at this point, well then I'm gonna sort of wire them together. Not sort of, I'm going to wire them together. So let's try the head first. The head works. Let's make sure it makes a full turn. It's great. All right, so I want to make sure the tail's working. And it is. So that's good. And what I'll do up here is I'll take some, we'll wire this. The big question is, I wire these two together, right? The big question is, where does the wire come out on the piece? I have a feeling it's gonna hang from a ceiling. That's what I think, it's gonna hang. So if it hangs, an appropriate place for it to meet would be coming out of the back, which this won't be too much of a problem. I think that that's what I'm gonna do. I can always change it. You know, nothing's set in granite with anything, you know. Everything's ever changing, that's for sure. Let me get this. Hang on. Now, I do have this. This is a real nice looking bat. I'm not sure where I got it, but it's nicely done. See, they have like fur, right? It's a very nice prop. Looks good, right? That is sort of nice. Got nice eyes. And what I'm considering doing, and I don't know if I'm going to do this or not, it's definitely going to be winged. I'm taking these wings off. I'm going to see what they look like. 607, I don't want to answer that shit. Come on, go away. So, man, it looks like a little dog. So, I'm considering dropping a motor in here and making wings that move. Considering it. I was thinking about it last night. Like maybe the wings should go up and down. You know, a penguin sort of flies in the water. No. Yeah, I think they use their wings. So first thing I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna cut the wings off, you know. It's a nice bat, right? It's real nice. This ain't a pigeon lady, this is a bat. Look at the face. It's got hair on the back. It's one of those things that, like, maybe years ago I'd be like, oh, I can't cut that, that's too nice. Bullshit. It can all be replaced. It all should be used for art. That's it. So I'm gonna cut these wings off, take a look at them, see how it looks. I gotta go over here and take a leak, excuse me. Okay, so I'm gonna cut these off so I have a better idea what I'm doing. I'm not saying that they're gonna move. They don't have to move, but they might. You know, it is, as far as I know, it's going with this, the underwater scene. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's like some kind of mermaid thing. So, but I mean, that could change. That's real fur they used on this thing. I'll keep this little chihuahua looking fucker over here. Maybe he'll end up being something, I don't know. Put him right there. Looks like a chihuahua though. It's bats. Bats look like fucking chihuahuas. So, you know, it's like they could just be on it. It doesn't really need to, they don't need to move. It's not really necessary that they move. And if they moved, the motor that I would use would be up here like this. I think that they're not gonna move. I think that they're just gonna be, you know what? I think that they're gonna go up front like this because it doesn't have arms. I think I'm gonna attach them up there like that. And then a dorsal fin comes all the way down, maybe, like down to here, and then its fin. I don't think they're gonna move, you know. But they're definitely going on this guy. So I have to make a decision here, and the decision that I have to make is when I wire these together, it's gonna be inside here. Either it's gotta come out the tail or it's going to come out the body. Um, if it ends up being a piece that hangs, which that's what I'm thinking, this would be the most appropriate place. So I think that that's what I'm going to do. But right now, I'm going to sit down for a second. You ever feel like there's always a fucking monkey wrench being thrown in your fucking world? You ever feel like that? Is that Uniquities? What's up, Uniquities? That piece reminds me of one of my mutant toys. I made the first Toy Story. Thank you. Yeah, I'm liking this piece more and more. I'm definitely liking it more and more. It's the underwater bat boy. I think it does hang from the hangs from the ceiling. I think. It doesn't matter. I can always. What's up, Caine? What's up, Sarah? It doesn't have to. Nothing's ever said in granite. You know, it's just like fuck it. You know. I just go with it. Now I can't wait a little bit, and I can go work on the shell. Which is probably what I'm gonna do. And I'll do that. Like it's not the most important decision. It's just a decision needs to be made. You know, a decision needs to be made, and I don't need to make it right now because I'll just. Oh, you're at work, Sarah. That's you're an employee. You're being paid. You know. What's green? Oh, this? Yeah, it's turning out pretty green, isn't it? Give it another 2 weeks. But this is the point where it's great because it's just like this explosion of energy. It's like birds are having babies. You know, it's just got my yard almost caught up, which is great. I'd scalp that fucking yard if I could. I'd just scalp it all the time. I have pawpaws on the trees already. They're small, but I have them. I don't think I'm gonna hand pollinate this year. I did it a couple times. I'm like, fuck it. We'll just see what happens. It's real, hang on. Let me move this thing. See, like all this grapevine, this isn't even close to being done yet. It's like in another 2 weeks, another day or two, I could walk around here naked and nobody could see me. You know, like all this like grape. This is all just gonna be one wall of green, like this high. Literally, like I could be in this area and totally nude, nobody could see me. It's like I sort of did this on I did it on purpose. So like I'll just come outside. If I gotta take a leak, I don't have to worry about my neighbor, you know? I'm a big fan of the brown sparrows, I will say that. I love them. They're great. It's the one species you'll never see out in the woods. You never see them, they're always living around us. I like that. I don't know why I like that, but there's something that I like about it. I'm sort of ready to shoot something tomorrow. It's been taking me longer than I thought. It's all right. What are you gonna do? Got other shit I'm working on. Like if a lot of times I'll work on something, and then everything just sort of shifts, and then I'll start doing that. So it's really not a problem. I'll tell you what is sort of a problem. I don't have anything to eat. I ate breakfast, and then I don't know what I'm gonna eat later. Something. The plum tree looks great. That that made that really helped it, like cutting it back like that. Now I talked to somebody about the cherry trees. They said no, you don't really prune those or cut them back. You just want them bushy as possible because that means more flowers, or more flowers mean more fruit. This one got a lot of fruit on it last year, but the real bushy ones did not. So I don't know what to think. So I'm just gonna play it by ear. I might cut those back. I'll see what happens here. I have a tendency to not, like these don't need to be cut back. This is pawpaw. See, it's not even, we don't even have leaves on it really yet. There's still a way to go. But this is the part that's awesome. And everything's like coming out. You know? Takes 2 years for some cherries to fruit. Oh, it's been longer than 2 years. These are a sour cherry. It's been much longer than 2 years. I mean, I've had, I sort of want to read that text. I'll go look at it later. Hang on. It's sort of a rude text. You know, whatever. What are you gonna do? We'll see. It's a overly confident person. We'll see. Overconfidence is not necessarily a good thing, especially when it comes to dogs, right? I used to have iodine. I used to have to iodine the fruit trees in my dad's garden. Otherwise, they wouldn't fruit. You just rub iodine on the trunks and branches. On what? Cherry trees? I've never heard of such a thing. Is that for for? Is that for? What's that for? They get parasites in the wood. I was thinking that I was having blossom rot. And also they would have a fungal infection. Stops energy, certainly. These had a fungal infection, right? They had a fungal, the trees, it's very common. And they had the one where like one side of the tree would get all, hang on, let me see what this person's saying now. I wasn't inferring that person was an idiot. I miss on one side of the tree. This would get like a, all the leaves would drop. They'd start yellowing on one side of the cherry tree. Did some kind of thing. I treated it with, what is it? A systemic product. And it was the first year I got lots of cherries on this one. But this one looks sort of different than the other ones. Maybe it's different. I thought they were all the same though. This one doesn't get as much leaves. This one had most of the cherries, like most of them. Like this thing was covered like a normal cherry tree. This one, that one, and the one on the front, not so much. Not so much. So I'm sort of curious about this one. and to see if this one I just saw a cherry already on it, but you know we'll just have to see. I don't know. It's not a big deal. Um, Peach trees are great, but those things get really bad fungal infections. How am I today? I'm all right. How you doing? You doing all right? I wish I had my other phone. I could text this person that seems miffed at me. It's a fucking dog, man. I don't know. I know what I'm doing. I'm not saying that they don't know what they're doing, but they cannot know what they're doing. It's arrogance, man. I have like a lot of experience. I just don't. They've had one dog that they tried this with. Dogs love eating cherries. They're not supposed to eat cherries. And they thought that they were going to be able to do it. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. Maybe they can. Maybe they can. She said I was sounding like I was coming off rude. Let me go get another phone, and I'll text this person. Hang on. Ow. I'll be right back. Stay right here. All right, I'm back. Okay, let's see if I got this number. I should have this number in here, I think. Maybe not. Hang on, let's see. Oh. Let me do this. Yeah. Hang on. Huh. Huh. This phone sucks. Oh. Oh, you gotta be removed, don't you, Jonathan? I'm not doing that. Just talking about a flesh pickle. You know, there's some idiot, you know. He needs to go. I don't need that. That dude contacted me on through Messenger on Instagram. I'm not gonna read his shit. What? It's one of those I'm your biggest fan things. No, you're not. Oh, you wouldn't put that garbage on my stream. You look like an idiot doing that. I mean, seriously. So it's like this phone's tied into those phones, but it's like, do you want to send this with your primary number? What? Just send it. I. Barrel Camp, you need to remove that, all right? It's just disrespectful to the man. You know what? I'm gonna give you some time to remove that, and then I'm going to remove it for you. You know what? I'm just going to remove you. That's just like, you know, you need to go, don't you? This is rude. Now, here's the deal. So my friend responded, and I saw it on this phone, but then it doesn't come up on this phone. But it would come up on that phone. This phone has an Instagram on it that I don't want to be on. You know, I can't get rid of it. I don't know how to get rid of it. Let me try this. Hang on. See if I sign out. Right? Uninstall the app and reinstall it. Oh. Okay. All right. That's a good idea. Okay. So, remove app. Delete app. Hang on. Delete. Now reinstall it. This kid, this Jonathan, what is the matter with this guy? That was going on yesterday. I saw that. Like, I was like, what? Shut up with your flesh pickle shit. Shut up. You know? Like a child. Okay, so Instagram. I'm sort of hungry. Or maybe sign out and sign back into your account if you want to use. No, I don't want to use that account. I want my account, not someone else's. We'll see if this works. You got your caffeine? I had to get my caffeine this morning. Okay. See if this works. I had plenty. Oh, here comes the text message. Finally, it takes a little bit of time. Oh, thank you for getting rid of that Bigfoot guy. Okay, let's see if this works. And then I just sign into my regular accounts, I assume. Right? Okay. I think that's me. Was this you? Where am I supposed to say? Oh, this was me. Okay. This isn't the right account. Let's sign out of this. This is one that I made like in a hurry, I believe. So I think what I need to do is this. Go over here. I don't know what I'm doing. Hang on. Okay, settings. Logins, log out. I'm just seeing the wrong shit on. Hang on, let's try this. Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm in. I'm in. That's great. What the hell is that? So now I got my Instagram. Yeah, thank you. There's Jimmy DeRosta. Fucking Jimmy DeRosta. He makes some quality shit, that's for sure. Really? Let's see. Let's see. Hang on here. I'm sorry. I'm being terribly rude, aren't I? All right. That's good. I should do something, man. I'm just like, I did get that going. Maybe I should make something to eat and then go back to work. Maybe I need some maybe I need to get some caffeine too. Yeah, what is that, pigeon lady? How do you explain somebody like that childish, you know? Like they're childish enough to do that on Instagram, and then they're childish enough to like come over here. Yeah, see, like that's that person that has like that software that can just do this. Like they had to buy that. I don't think it's cheap. You know, it's ridiculous. Like, could you imagine? I would imagine it's something like that. There's something wrong with them, clearly. It's like going around just saying, you know, it's just, oh, okay. Like, it isn't funny. You know, like there's nothing funny about it. It's like going around saying poop. People are just ridiculous. What I do have to do is I got to find the frisbee. I don't know where I put it. What could I eat? That's a big question. I need to eat something. I don't know what. I blocked a troll count earlier today. I was gonna let them stay, but like, why? Why am I letting them stay? The reasoning for having the troll account was that they were a big fan and they just want to be able to like not have to scroll through everything to find my stuff. And that doesn't make sense. So I don't need that, you know? I don't need that. Deserve a burger, yeah, but like when am I gonna go get it? There's Burger King in Watkins Glen or there's Dandy. You know, it's not like I have the biggest choice. You know, I've seen it, seen Bigfoot more than once. Where would I go? Dandy? Dandy's close. Watkins Glen isn't real far. Should I drive to Dandy? Dandy's closer. It's all shit though, see, so it doesn't really matter. Maybe I'll go to Dandy. Maybe I'll do that. Go get a hamburger. I feel like I need to eat. I haven't eaten since 7 o'clock this morning. I guess that's what I'm gonna do, huh? Let me go put my my bat boy in the barn, right? The bat mermaid boy. This is weird, you know? Hang on. That's pasta. Oh, that's not just pasta salad. That has shrimp in it and green beans. That looks pretty good, actually. Yeah, I wish I had that, you know. Shit. I guess I gotta go to Dandy and get a cheeseburger. Maybe no, I don't want to eat a TV dinner. And I don't want to cook. And I drank all the smoothie. So let me go put the thing in the barn and we'll go to Dandy. All right? You want to go to Dandy? Let's do that. Let me put this thing up. If that thing got wet, it is not, it's electrical, it isn't electronic, so it would be fine. But I don't want to deal with it. It's not healthy for the motor to get wet. Shrimp, beans, and carrots. That sounds pretty good. It sounds real good. Moronic, you know. How is somebody that broken? The problem is that you could be any age and be on Instagram. It seems like you can't tell somebody's age. It's real deceiving. You want to give people the benefit of the doubt, but they should have like Instagram for everybody that's 18 and older or something. I don't know. Yeah, it looks pretty healthy. Let me go put the thing in the barn. I'm gonna go to Dandy and get something to eat, which is gonna be gross, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I do need to eat. just don't get it. Don't get it. Yeah, I gotta go eat. Starving. Where's my wallet? Sammy! I gotta work with Sam when I get back. Do some stuff in here. I've been just putting off and putting off. I did some of it. Sort of. We are here to assist in this investigation, to provide support to the community to the best of our ability. Let me put you guys in your car. For over 4 days, we have people working on ground to support this community and support. What's up, Mango? Sit here, little bro hand. Y'all eat. I'll drink some more caffeine. I'll figure out what I'm gonna do. Oh, look, my garden. Kale's coming up. Spinach is coming up. Sunflowers are coming up. Oh, shit. Hang on. Yeah, I need food desperately. Yeah, I slept. I'll live. Okay, so let me go get keys and a wallet. I am hungry. Whoever said that, go get a hamburger is spot on. I didn't eat. I ate when I got up, but it's not nearly enough. All right, found it. Food. I will not get that panini, that's for sure. I'm going to Dan because it's close. I spent way too much on gas lately. It's so expensive. I'm just, yeah, I don't get it. Like, some of the things that they write are just like, it's nonsense with like a real childish tone to it, you know? Like, literally like writing poop or something. I just, it doesn't, it doesn't really bother me. It's just sort of ridiculous. So it's removed. It's like, why are they wasting their time is the question. Well, why do the trolls that write like nasty shit, why are they doing that? I don't know. Who fucking knows? There's no telling, you know? Oh, well, I guess you had to. Well, you said that you were banned, and so you gotta be banned. Probably for being childish. I don't know. That'd be a good guess. Not funny. I mean, it's not funny. If it was funny, it'd be a different story. But it's like, you can't really think that's funny, do you? I don't know. Maybe if you're the funniest in second grade. It's just sort of like Little Yellow Bus stuff. It's really not funny. Yeah, I'm really hungry. Almost on empty again. Jesus Christ. It's not like I'm really driving around either. "68 degrees. It couldn't be nicer, honestly. No humidity. It's real nice. I wish I had fried chicken. I already had fried chicken. I don't want to eat that again. I just can't have it. I don't know. So obviously somebody troll, you know. You don't say who you are. And only when you're really following, give me a break. It's all fake. That's the thing about the internet. It's a bunch of fake people saying fake shit. You don't know what motives somebody has for anything. Nonsense of like, oh, this makes it, I like your content. This makes it easier for me to find, you know, scrolling through a bunch of stuff. What the fuck are you talking about? It just sounds like nonsense. Like, you don't have to scroll, you just have to go to the person's Instagram. You know, so it doesn't pass the smell test, you know. Sorry. I can't deal with that. Everything in life should sort of be an even playing field. That's how I see it. That's not. If they had a hot dog in there that was decent, I would eat it. But they don't. I don't even think they have that. They used to have that. They used to have hot dogs. They used to have sausage and peppers. I don't think they have anything. Famished. I did a couple sets, pull-up bar. That really makes me hungry. Like anytime I start doing that, I did that 2 hours ago. This is where the person with the cow lives. Pet cow, baby cow. I need a fucking mask on going in here. I'm not shitting, man. And the woman working the register, she has a mask on. Which I haven't seen anybody in Dandy with a mask on. That kind of freaks me out. I'm going in here anyway. I'm double boosted. There's a Mennonite woman. Bad dresser. I mean, it's really a bad dresser. It's like this weird mint green dress. It's really ugly. Like, looks like it's polyester, but sort of crepe. I don't know what it is. I'll wear this, because these, it's an N95. It's dirty as shit, but it's the safest. Where is the fucking thing? I don't want COVID. I don't. I got shit to do. Oh my freaking God. Jesus Christ. It took for fucking ever, man. Just, I don't know. It's just like fucking move. Get out of the way. Tempura. Sure. I didn't do a very good job shaving, did I? I guess it really doesn't matter. Who gives a shit? Right? Oh, hang on. Got some. Oh, hang on. My friend that doesn't believe in the vaccine. Her dad has COVID. She's conspiracy person. It's like all those conspiracy people that won't, I don't know, won't get a vaccine. Like they'd rather get sick. And she'll get it. She'll get it. Definitely. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it if you're not gonna fucking. You still might get it, right? But you're not gonna get real sick. I haven't seen my neighbor that got it. He's probably fucking feels like shit. I haven't seen. I've heard it's terrible. I may have had it, like when it first got here, but what's going on? I'm waiting on my cheeseburger. I'm going to get it. All I want to do is pay for it. I'm sure they're cooking it right now, which means the microwave. So I'm going to go in a second and get a Red Bull to wash down the burger with. And then I'll have to get back in line and deal with them again. Like, what? Like, can't you move a little quicker or something? I don't know. What's up, Kennedy? I was talking about a friend of mine that doesn't get the vaccine. Their dad's got COVID. Now she's gonna get it. It's a conspiracy crap. Don't get me started. I don't want COVID. Fuck it. I'm putting on a mask when I go back in there. This girl working the register this morning had a mask on. I haven't seen her have a mask on ever. And I was like, it's going around, and she goes, I know it is, you know. My neighbor has it. The problem is you could spread it to someone, you know. You could spread it to somebody and they could fucking croak. So, and you spread it, it just, you know, viruses mutate, so it's not, I don't know, I just think it's nonsense. You people that won't get vaccinated just, I don't know. I guess I'm not tough. So I don't like get sick. I got shit to do. But it's definitely going around. I've had more people in the last 2 months that I know contract it than the first year. It's because nobody's wearing a mask anymore. I will wear it if I'm going in a store. When I talked to the lady with the baby cow this morning, I wasn't wearing it, but I was staying away from her. I was outside. But you have it for 2 days before you start showing symptoms. I gotta go get my Red Bull and my hamburger. Yes, I am putting this back on. they're predicting a surge in the fall and the winter. You guys could do whatever the fuck you want. I just think y'all are nuts. Some of you. You people that won't, like, you're afraid of the vaccine. I'd be afraid of the virus. It causes heart problems. It causes a bunch of shit, man. It's from a fucking bat. How many flus do we have? How many flus do we have that we have in the summer, right? You know, I swear to God, it was like the other 2 days ago, I was talking to my friend who's like an anti-vaxxer. Like, that she ended the text with, "My dad is ill," like that. Yeah, no shit. No shit. It can kill people. It's fucking ridiculous. It's like nonsense of like, oh, I'm too tough. I'll take it. I'll build up a natural immunity. No, you won't. You know why? Because it's a coronavirus, and your natural immunity, if you get sick, lasts for about 2 months. You ever had a cold more than once? There you go. So you could get corona, you could get the COVID, and then you could get COVID again in a couple months. So you all do whatever, you're nuts. And then I sense this tone from my friend. Like, it's ended with, "My dad has COVID. He is staying away from me. He is ill." Yeah, that's right. That's right. That is definitely right. I bet he is ill. It's, you know, all this conspiracy theory shit. Like, so I got a double cheeseburger that's a fucking mess. Like, what is this? Is this cheese sauce? No napkin. It is cheese sauce. It's just, I don't know. I believe in science. I do. I want data. I want data. The whole nonsense of like that. She said the government made the vaccine. The government didn't make the vaccine. A private company by the name of Pfizer and Moderna and J&J made them. And her comment was, "Whatever you say." I know there's somebody in the chat that's anti-vax. I know there's probably multiple people. Her comment was, I'm not doing an RNA vaccine. If I'm doing a vaccine, it's like a live vac, like chicken egg type vac. Okay. All right. There's there's better products, man. Now, there are. That's, you know, I mean, come on, man. There's a reason why we live past the age of 33. Okay? I wouldn't have gotten this if I would have known it was cheese sauce. Come on. I mean, seriously. In the 1300s, how long are you gonna live? 30? You get a infected tooth, you're dead. My friend's dad, I always knew it was a conspiracy, dude. She had said, like, yeah, he thinks that 9/11 was caused by, you know, us. The problem being, you can make a film. It seems very real. So if somebody did a film on that, listen, the gas from the plane went down the center of the buildings. And you ever make a fire, like, what's that called? Like, they make them all the time, bushcraft, you know? It's like you have a fire and then there's like a tunnel, superheats it. So it superheated the metal frame and it got weak and it failed. But you say whatever you want. It's like, Dinesh D'Souza just made a film about, um, you know, somebody like going around and picking up people's mail-in ballots. So far to date, it's only been Republican politicians that have been busted doing that. So, what's that tell you? My old party, the Republican Party, is such a disgrace. I can only think of a few Republicans that I respect now. That'd be Caine, who's vilified by the Republican Party, Mitt Romney, and old Adam. All the rest of them won't do anything to stay in power. It's weird. They'll say anything. Trump, I was bummed when he got the nomination because I knew he was a known liar. But you know, you look at like Barack Obama. In 8 years, had a total of 18 false and misleading claims. 18. 1-8. Donald Trump, over 30,000. Why would you want a president that lies? It shouldn't be about like, that's my guy, so I don't care. You know, it shouldn't be about that. It should be about what's right, not like, that's who I voted for, so all I care is that he wins and stays in office. Oh, that's great. He can, you know, I find it bizarre that anybody would believe like a politician that says, oh, it's fake news when it's, you know, derogatory towards him. But, you know, it's all fake news. You have ABC, NBC, CBS, PBS, New York Times, LA Times, all these papers saying one thing, and he said, oh, that's fake news. But then you have what? Thanks, Mark. You have Fox that just repeats what he says. They don't even fact check. They don't have to. They just, are you still driving the Honda, or did you end up getting something new? What's this? It's a Honda. I'm gonna text my friend that has a sick dad. What's up, video chick 66? There's several people on the YouTube channel that have had it recently. You know, then I talked to on the phone. You know, I'll text her. She's in Canada. And then the other is like, you know, she talked about it was Hillsby, so I can bring up her name. The other one that's in Canada, I won't talk about. But both of them said they felt like shit. The one in Canada is a few years older than me. She said she felt like shit. That's the term that she used for a long time. And then, but Hillsby is like 40s, and she said same thing. She felt terrible. So I don't want it. I just don't want it. I'm a huge pussy when I'm sick. Do you have a mod? What, on this? Yeah, there's a pigeon lady. Why? Peter likes Cheney. Yeah, well, Dick Cheney is dead, isn't he? He's not even alive. Who else would it be? I didn't say I like her. I said I respect her. Okay, so don't go around saying I like anybody. I didn't say that I was going to vote for her. I'm not even in her state, idiot. What's the matter with you? Maybe I did say that I would vote for her, but I respect her because she's doing what's right. She doesn't give a shit. Let the chips fall where they may. Mark, you just got removed. Don't go around saying I like somebody. You don't know who I like. And no, I don't like his music, so go take that shit someplace else. You can't give me $5. You cannot buy me. There's nobody that's gonna buy me. You put $5, you know, you super chat $5, so you think that, you know, you can just do whatever. You know? You can't. Grow up. Grow up. People that'll do stuff for money are the worst. They have this attitude of like, oh yeah, be friends with them because they, what? No, you should never be friends with somebody because they have money or something. Like, what kind of loser would have that attitude? I mean, seriously. I don't give a shit. You have money or you're broke. Who gives a shit? It is raining. I don't give a shit if you're broke or you have money. And I don't really give a shit what your politics are either, as long as you're not an idiot. It's the truth. My friend, all my other neighbors, man, they're all fucking Trumpers. I like them all. You know? I like them all. They're fine. I can't make them read the New York Times, and I can't help it that they believe conspiracy shit or whatever. However they got to believe that, like, it's cool for the president to lie. I don't want a politician that lies. We're paying them. Do you get it? We're paying them. We had a president that 30,000 lies. It was every day. I watched every presser, watched every one religiously just to see. Come on. He's fucking trying to sell fucking medication like, what was it? The quinine medication? Like trying to, why are you doing that? There's no fucking proof that works on COVID anyway. It's clear that he had money invested. You know, when that press conference, when he sat there, Deborah Birx was off at the side, and he started saying, you know, maybe we could inject some bleach or use ultraviolet, you know, light. Shut the fuck up, dude. Her head was down. She was fucking like, oh my God, what is this guy saying? It's fucking ridiculous. Why would you want a moron that doesn't fucking believe in science? Oh, he does believe in science. I take that back. That's right. He got the vaccine. He just didn't announce it. He's even been boosted, right? But all you people that don't want to get the vaccine, you realize that the guy told you. They're playing with your fucking life. He got vaccinated. He's gotten boosted. He talked about it in one of his goddamn rallies, and his people booed him. They booed him. Y'all are foolish. You're foolish. I'm not following anybody off of a fucking cliff that lies. Alright? You do whatever the fuck you all want. Hearing that one more person I know has got it. This ain't going away right away. Okay? And because of you people that won't get vaccinated, we're never going to get herd immunity. Do you know why? Do you know why? It's because of people like you, and it mutates, okay? Viruses mutate, all right? They fucking mutate. And you're not going to ever get immunity from this because it's a coronavirus. It's like getting a cold, okay? So you got about 2 to 3 months. Right? 2 to 3 months immunity. Natural immunity. It's not enough to do a fucking thing. And you people that won't get vaccinated are fucking not helping. Every time you get sick, you spread it to 6 different people. You realize that? You realize that? You realize people die of this shit every day, right? People are still dying. It's more communicable right now. It's less deadly. People die of it every day, though. So, it's all on you for being so wise about, like, oh, I'm not gonna... My friend pisses me off. She's saying all this shit, and I can hear it in the text, like, yeah, he's ill. Yeah, no shit. You know what? Her mother had to go to the fucking hospital and almost died, and she won't get the fucking vaccine? Fucking moronic shit. It's a person... I don't know what her IQ is. It's clearly way above average. She should know fucking better. But no, it's some kind of fucking... I don't know what it is. How do you explain that? Perfectly intelligent people believe the conspiracy shit. I said to her, what do you think? The government's going to track you? Maybe. And I said, do you know the size of the needle? And she said, nanotechnology. Oh, okay. Sorry, but we're not there yet. Okay? And if they want to track you, they can track you with your goddamn credit card or driving down the street, so shut the fuck up. It's ridiculous. Are you out of your fucking minds? You want to believe this shit so bad. Is it fun? It's escapism. You want escapism? Watch science fiction. Watch science fiction. This is real life. You get sick, you spread it to somebody else, you can kill somebody, you morons. It's fucking ridiculous. My God. My God. Her mother almost died, yet she won't get the fucking shot. Her mother's into conspiracy too. A doctor! I swear to God. Her mom is a fucking doctor. I said, did she get, yeah, well, she got it when she was in the hospital. Right? They had her get it. Do you think she keeps up on it? I should have asked that. Yeah, she almost died. Maybe she'll keep up on it. I don't know. That boggles my freaking mind because I haven't run across a doctor yet. That's the only one. She's not an MD, but she's a doctor. She had to go to like a med school. But you would think that she would know, like she would understand. No, she's totally into conspiracy. She hangs around with a bunch of redneck partiers, and it's like, woo, who cares? I'm just so annoyed with people I can't even tell you. It's, I don't know. You would think that they could read, and no, they won't. It's too hard. It's too hard to admit you're wrong. That's the problem. It's too hard to admit that you're wrong. It's easier to believe what you're told. Now, right wing, it looks like they're the sheep because they believe everything they're told. Think about all the QAnon shit. They believe that. Yeah, Tom Hanks is drinking baby blood. You know, are you serious? None of that is going on, but they want to believe it. And if you call these people on this shit, right, they just make something else up. It's freaking bizarre. It is. It's fucking bizarre. It's some kind of mindset that people have that they don't want to believe or something. Like the whole, like, we didn't go to the moon. I have some friends that thought that, and I'm like, really? You don't think we went to the fucking moon? 2 years ago, I asked them, and no, we changed our opinion on that. They were Bernie supporters, right? I never heard more crap out of them in my entire life. The Sleepy Joe shit, man, there's nothing wrong with Joe Biden's brain. He's Joe Biden at 79 years of age. You know, going around saying, yeah, he's got Alzheimer's and all this. Shut the fuck up. You think his wife would let him run for president if he had dementia? My God, who would let him run? No one. That's the point. He didn't have it. He doesn't have it. It's all about smearing people. That's all it is. I can't believe my party has turned into the party about smearing people and conspiracy shit. I voted Republican for so many. I wrote Ronald fucking Reagan. Now I can't even fucking. It's an embarrassment to say that I was ever a Republican. You know, now I'm like a centrist, Democrat, independent person. Joe Biden's doing fine. I'm sorry. You know, you want to think that, like, the economy, it's all Joe Biden's fault. You're an idiot, okay? You're an idiot if you think that. It's like, you know, like hearing the old China virus shit. You're an idiot, okay? It's just like, it's just racist shit, you know? It's just screwed up, you know? I have friends that are morons. Not all of them, but, you know. It's the truth. 2 days ago, I was talking to this person. Now her dad's sick. He's ill. I know what she's saying by that. Like, he's really sick. No shit. You think she's going to get it? They live in the same house. You betcha. You bet she's going to get it. Definitely. You know why? It's because you don't show symptoms the first 2 days. That's how it spreads. That's why monkeypox isn't easy to spread, because you know why? Because you get it, you're real sick, and you know it. You're gonna get real sick real fast. Okay? So the monkeypox isn't that big of a deal. It is a big deal because it's in 12 different countries or something. But do you see my point? She said, well, if it was Ebola or something. Well, Ebola, I don't even think that they got a vaccine for, so why are you bringing that up? You know? So stupid. So stupid. Taking B12. You seem stressed. I'm not. This is how I talk. Have you ever seen me on YouTube? You think I'm stressed? You don't like my fucking gift for gab? It's ridiculous. You people that like say stuff like that just crack me up, right? I thought the vaccine only lessened symptoms, not chances of getting it and spreading it. The vaccine lessens the symptoms, but it decreases viral load, so you're less apt to spread it, okay? All right? You still need to be careful. All right? And on the same hand, if you get, it depends on your viral load, right? But it can keep you from getting it. But if you're inundated with it and you're around somebody and you're just getting a huge viral load, you're gonna get it. But if you just get a little bit, your body might be able to shuck it aside because of the RNA vaccine. That's how I understand it. I could be wrong, but that's how I understand it. Check it out. Talk to your doctor, go to the CDC and read about it. But that's your best bet. And if you don't, like my friend, she said, well, I don't like going to the doctor. I was like, you're an idiot. I don't like to go to the doctor, but you know what? When I had the hernia, I certainly did. She tried to talk me out of getting the hernia operation. She's like, well, you seem like you'd be okay. Are you fucking kidding me? I remember I was talking to her and she's like, maybe you don't need it. Maybe you could just like live with the hernias. What the fuck are you talking about? She like thinks the doctors are gonna fucking, I don't know. Do you know how much better I feel because I got the hernia operation? Lots. I don't have to lay down on the ground during the day. You seem stressed. That's funny. No, not really. It's not really. I'm just, I'm spirited. How about that? See, crap eyewear is expensive. You know, and I didn't know this. Now I'm doubly bummed out that I can't find my glasses. I think I know they're in a console of a car. I think. I don't know. I don't know. Miss talking to you, but I'm too busy to watch your lives as much as I used to. Hope you're well. Yeah, I recognize your name. I'm doing it on Instagram now. Because why not? I was doing it on Facebook a little bit too, but Facebook's sort of ridiculous. Facebook, I have 50,000 followers, but it's just like, I don't know what they want. You know, I don't know what those people want from me. They don't like my spirited talk, I guess, and me talking about conspiracy and the last president was horrible. They hate hearing that. They don't like it. They just want me to talk about Bigfoot and shit. It's just ridiculous. Hang on. Let me text my friend. I like her, man. I like her. I don't want her to get sick. I don't want her dead. I don't want anybody to be sick. It's not how you spell symptoms. I mean, I don't know. Oh, Document just started following me. Hello, Document. Maybe I'll go crazy again. Would y'all like that? Would y'all like me to talk all spirited? I do that now and then, don't I? Did I? No, here it is. How much caffeine is in one of these? What am I gonna do? You know, there's people, this is true, there's people around me that watch my fucking YouTube shit. They know I say this shit. What am I gonna do, man? I say it right to any of my friends' faces. You're an idiot, you know? You're an idiot. It doesn't say how much caffeine's in here. There's a lot of vitamins in here, though. Ingredients: carbonated water, citric acid, taurine, natural and artificial flavor, bicarbonate, baking soda, magnesium, carbonate, colors, caffeine. It's way down on the list. Here, let's find out how much caffeine is in Red Bull 12 ounce, right? We'll find out. I'm gonna say 120. It's just so weird. Like, I was just talking about this. She was almost like bragging about, like, no, you know, I probably had it 4 times. She's a bragger for sure. She's bravado. She is total bravado, which is fake. There isn't false bravado, it's just bravado. False bravado would mean that you're actually confident. I don't think she is. I like her because I sort of get her, but that's bravado. It's always like, I'm the destroyer, like that. That's how she is. She's like, you know, with men and everything, it's just like, oh my God. She described herself as like one of the characters from Kill Bill, right? Like that. She gets sick. She could get sick. She might have an autoimmune thing too. She should be careful. She's nuts. I hope she doesn't get sick. I hope nobody I know gets sick. Fucking, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I know 3 people, 4, just in the last month, right? And when COVID was going on, I only knew over a 2-year period, 1, this person's mother. It's the truth. 2, counting a YouTube person. It's the truth. I just think it's nuts. Okay, how much caffeine? How much caffeine in Red Bull? A single can of Red Bull contains 80 milligrams of caffeine. I'm going to say 12 ounce. I was saying 120. $102 milligrams. Not that much. It's really not that much. So I like drinking one of those 300s, you know. I don't know. What am I gonna do? This like the common thing is like they rushed it to market. No, they didn't. They did not rush it to market. They were working on a vaccine for coronaviruses for absolutely years because the common cold is a coronavirus. The only problem is that it does it wanes. So like to have a virus for the common cold, you know, what are you gonna do? Like it's a common cold, you're gonna get it like every 4 months or something. With this, it's sort of like, okay, you know, I'll do it. But with the common cold, you'd be like, whatever. So it hasn't been cost effective for them to do it. And then this came about, and it wasn't like they rushed it to market. It's already sort of done. And then, you know, the FDA, and, you know, there had to be these regulatory shit that had to pass, and it passed all of them like they would on any other. They tested it on the same amount of people that they would on anything else. It's safe. It's effective. For all we know, it's, you know, it looks safe and effective. So there's other vaccines that they produce that have the same chemicals used, and there's no problem with those. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'll grow horns or something. I don't know. My hip is better. You know, my hip is a lot better. Maybe it was that. That's the one thing that I've taken consistently for the last year. That's, you know, I'm thinking about everything that transpired this last year. That's the one most consistent thing, is that, you know, what's the matter with my phone? I don't know. We go back and work. No, that's somebody. I convinced somebody that I was really stressed. I'm good at it. You know, Ray Liotta passed. Man, I really liked him as an actor. And I used to say, Scorsese, I could have played that part for sure. I could have. I know I could have. He was great in it, though. If you wanted to remake it, I could play that part. Call me. Definitely. But he did. He was that movie. He was that movie. If Ray Liotta wanted to play that part, God, who would have gotten to play Henry Hill? Henry Hill is so obnoxious too. You'd hear him on Stern, and you know, Ray Liotta hung out with him to pick up his mannerisms and shit, and he did it real good. I don't know if Henry Hill's still alive. But that Ray Liotta passing was passed in his sleep, naturally, it said. I don't know, maybe he had sleep apnea or something. Just stopped breathing. He was only 67. I will say this about Ray, this is the truth. I saw him recently, and I thought, wow, he looks different. Like, and I don't know what it was. Like, he had put weight on in his face. He just looked sort of different. Didn't look, it wasn't just that he looked older, it's Ray Liotta looked different. It's like, you know, what's that? Did he get work done? Like, I don't know why anybody would ever get work done, but people do. Start looking weird. I guess if you were an actor and you couldn't age gracefully, you'd go get work done. I don't know why chicks do it. I have no idea. They end up looking like a cat. You know, at some point, looks are gonna fade. You're just gonna have to deal with it. And fade by what? By what standards? By society standards? Fuck it. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? It shouldn't be the most important thing is looks. I mean, you should strive to be able to do something other than like just look like a piece of ass, because that's pointless. Look at, you know, poor Holly Madison and Bridget with their YouTube channels that have like less followers than me. There's a bunch of older dudes that are still pounding it to them. Like, it's just sort of pathetic shit. That's just the way I see it. Like you could, being a sex object or something, it's just like, sort of like pathetic or something. Like, it's not necessary. It's like, everybody has like a gift, and the gift is not the way you look. It shouldn't be, and god damn it, I was talking about this today. I've known lots of models in New York City, not a lot, but a handful, and all of them were smart, and they do went into clothing design. I know women that are beautiful that never even considered being a model. I know this one Taiwanese woman that's really, really fabulously beautiful that could have fallen off and everything. She wanted to be a designer, not a model. Which I can see. Like, it's just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't get people. I don't get off on that tangent. Ray Liotta, yeah, it looked weird. It looked like he was getting work done. There's nothing that you can do, you know. It's the most common thing that all of us have is we're gonna get old and die. Don't worry about it. Just go with it. Go with it, and it looks much better than fighting it. Some stuff you have to just go with, because you're not swimming upstream is never gonna work. Just, you know, go with it. All these people are in town. I go, oh, it's a holiday weekend or something. I don't know what holiday it is. What is it? Memorial Day or Labor Day or some shit. Something like that. It is. Which is a holiday that I'm going to drive down the road and turn around and come back. Oh, I gotta get gas. I'm out of gas. Shit. Sorry, we're going to Dandy. I better not run out. So I'm fucked. Oh, fuck, man. I'll put $20 in or something. This is ridiculous. Now I got anxiety because of this thing. I'd have to fucking, I don't know what I'd do. I'd have somebody take the filters off. Ah, please. Come on. God damn it. Oh, Lord's name in vain again, I'm sorry. It bothers some people where I see it as a figure of speech. That's how I see it. Yeah, Ray was looking weird. I can't remember what I saw him on, but I was like, what the fuck is the matter with Ray? Maybe they just put out that, like, he died naturally because... I don't know, he's working on a film. You know, and what's naturally anyway? He died naturally. Well, that just means that he wasn't murdered. So he could have been having health issues. Well, it doesn't matter, he's gone. It does not matter. God damn it. Why do I do this? It's a figure of speech, too many. Yeah, that's right. There's too many gods, right? It's like, what God are you talking about? It's all these made-up religions, like, to explain our mortality. Some kind of code of ethics that we're supposed to need, which I don't think we need. Like I said, I think that people are inherently good. Oh, the majority of people. So what's the point? Who was it? Lennon said, God is dead. Sort of makes sense. It's not needed. I've had people say that to me. I'm like, why are you so religious or whatever? And they say, I can't remember who said it, because I need it to be good. I'm like, really? You need that to be good? And then I know that, you know, the whole evangelical thing, and people that are evangelical that don't have the Christian attitude is just sort of sad. Like, don't give me your holier than thou crap, because it's clear that you don't believe it yourself, or you don't practice what you preach. And you go around trolling people, saying this horrible shit about them on the internet. Give me a break. You know, give me a fucking break. At least I got the mermaid bad boy working. I gotta go deal with Sam when I get home. Peaches. I guess I'll work in the green room. It's raining, so I worked with Ludsey today. I gotta find where I put the frisbee, because I don't know where I put it. So it's gonna do it again, and when it's gone. So it's raining. This will sort of like force me to work on stuff inside. I mean, I could work in the barn, but everything's going good. I don't have to rush it. easier said than done. I always had this time frame of get it done as quick as possible. Well, looks like it didn't run out of gas, which is great. Don't run out of gas in an older car. You will suck shit up into your car and fuck it up. So I'm pulling up here. I'm gonna turn it off real quick. Thank God. Such a bummer. I just moved into the country. I had a Cub Cadet delivered today. Once I moved out here, things I used to worry about got vanished. It's a figure of speech, too many gods out there to insult just one with the word. That's true. Trees are beautiful. They're damn right. I love them. Anyway, I'll be right back. Look, it's Danny Tacos. I'll be right back. Let me put some gas in here. I put 22 in. Let's see, now I feel better. All right. Oh, shit. It's not raining hard. It's just drizzling. This is good. This way I don't have to. Hey, what's up? What's up, plastic surgeon? What's going on? I was just talking about plastic surgery. Ray Liotta. He was looking weird, man. He was looking weird. I mean, it was enough for me to you know, I knew he's older, but I mean, it's just looking sort of, he's a weird looking dude anyway. You know, interesting looking, you know, he's an interesting looking guy. But he just sort of looked, I don't know. I was like, what happened to him? Is that plastic surgery? I really did, in that part, do you have plastic surgery? No, I wouldn't do that. Why would I do that? I'm all about aging gracefully. Does it look like it? Look at me. Looks like I have plastic surgery. I would never do that. I can't think of any reason that I would do it. I'm all for just going with it. Just go with don't swim upstream, just go with it. That's prettier that's better looking than fighting it. I know somebody in her 60s pushing 70s that like, you know, she's pretty, but there's like this aspect of like, well, that's not natural, you know, and it's not necessary, but whatever. So, I mean, like, who invented that anyway? Like, fake tits and shit, that is not a nice look. It isn't. I don't get, you know, I don't know. I guess they're sort of nice, but they're like, I don't know, it's just not necessary or something. I don't know. If it makes you happy, do it, I guess. You know, if you have a problem with the way that you look, do it. But you probably shouldn't have a problem with the way that you look. It's like having a problem with your name. You're born with the name, just deal with it, you know? I don't know. But if I was going to get plastic surgery, I'd have a big round ass on. Maybe an augmentation. You know what I'm talking about? Like, maybe. No. Just get in the way. I'm trying to think how my day's going. Pretty good. I got the mermaid bed boy working great. It's gonna be good. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna make a tail. I think I'm gonna make the tail out of plastic or cardboard or something. Like the fin part. Then attach it to, I don't know. I might make it out of foam, the whole thing. Then jam it onto the motor so it's one solid thing. And then use some kind of stretchy fabric so it covers the joint. People are idiotic. I don't know. I'm calling people fucking libtards and shit. Like, I don't get it. Guess you gotta be yourself, huh? This is where I always see the turkeys. They're not out there, it's raining. Probably 8 this morning, and now they're back at the roast. But I don't really want to go ask them. No, there's one out in the field. I don't really want to go ask this guy if I can hunt his fucking product. Yeah, there's a turkey, alright. It's a tom, I think. Sort of hanging out by itself. Well, whatever, how about that? Well, I'm going to go work in the house because it's raining. See if I can find the frisbee for later because it'll probably stop raining. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll work in the barn later. Work on Bat Boy. Mermaid Bat Boy. Trying to figure out how I'm going to make a tail for him, which I think I'm going to make it out of foam. The whole thing, and then just attach it. I think. That's it. Boy, I needed to eat. Seriously, thanks for going with me. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Look at the deep bones. Bleaching out like crazy. Oh yeah, you would. No, I would never have plastic surgery. Why would I do that? That's bullshit. That's not me. If I got disfigured, maybe? Okay. Thanks, everyone. Hang on here. You gonna give me money? Mark Davis did, but I deleted him. Because, you can't buy me. Just because you give me money doesn't mean you can write on my stream. Get lost.